That's why I asked.
Ask him if he has a name.
Are you guys shouting this across the field?
Yes.
What's your name?
Why don't you come closer?
That's what all the evil programs say. I'm gonna start striding across the grassy field.
No!
Yes. He's gonna kill you.
I'll follow behind.
okay.
I'll follow behind jumpsuit.
He can't really kill me in here, can he? Not unless he's a fire starter, right?
We don't know what fire starters look like. Maybe they look like sexy porn guys that are wearing nothing but overalls and a sword.
Seems a little ridiculous to me.
That's what the last guy who was killed said.
I'll believe that I can't die.
I'm gonna crawl.
I'll go with that.
I'm gonna let them walk up. I'm gonna crawl through the grass 1 inch at a time, searching for traps.
Okay.
I'll just walk up to
Yeah.
him.
Walk up.
I get a 19 on perception. I think I know that he's
Who
probably...
gets there first?
He's probably not gonna kill me.
Who said they were leaving first?
I did.
Okay. Jump
Second, he
second
gets up there and go, oh, hey, I'm Blaze. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What did you say?
My name's Blaze.
Blaze.
Yes. Blaze Renegade.
That sounds awfully familiar.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You remind me of somebody else I used to know.
Oh, who?
There's a psychotic cop named Ace Maverick.
Oh my god. You know my ex-partner?
Oh no.
He owes me so much money.
Well, hold on. Hold on a sec.
At this point, I pop out of the weeds like 100 feet away. It's like, what? What are you doing here?
Why?
Like
Yes, exactly. Why are you here?
Well, you know, when someone hires you and they offer you some money, you do it. Doesn't matter. You don't know anything about the internet. You go for it.
Oh man. Wow.
That depends on how much is offered, but I generally agree.
I
don't know anything about the internet.
I can't understand how your partnership ever fell apart.
He's got 4 tech.
Oh no.
But I also have 4 tech.
Yeah, thought it was a little
Wait a minute.
weird that they hired me to go in the internet. I mean,
Who hired you?
who hired me? It's none of your business.
What if we tell you if you tell us?
What if
You
we
first.
What if we say it together at the same time on the count of 3?
What if we tell you Jimbo hired you?
Who's that?
Damn it.
What if we tell you? What if we tell you who killed your ex-partner?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
No, we don't know.
Ace Maverick's dead? How do you know?
Don't we know that?
No, we don't know
Yeah.
that.
He just tell us?
No,
Oh,
you
that's
didn't know.
right. He just dead.
I have no
I'm
memory
sorry.
of that whole event.
From now on.
My bad.
From now
You
on,
guys-
we have to search for Ace.
Have you guys seen him? I've been looking for him.
He went
I
missing.
want to do a job with him.
He went missing last we heard.
Man, now who am I gonna go fight?
Left me high and dry.
Who are you?
I was his partner on the last job.
He was.
Really?
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's
No
surprising.
wonder he's not around anymore.
Stand up.
I'm gonna seethe.
Showdown.
Oh, showdown. That's it. Yeah.
I'm gonna seethe, but I'm gonna be too afraid to confront him. Plus, he looks really tough.
So, you know, I somehow got in here. Not really sure what's going on. It's like a, it's like a grassland. Not really sure.
So
I've
what?
heard of this before.
What were you hired to
What
do?
are you here for?
I'm looking up some dirt
Dirt.
on a fellow by the name of Antwick.
Enricksson.
Enricksson. I don't know where I got that from.
Yeah.
Enricksson. Enricksson. You know, he used to be the head of Psytrance.
Mm-hmm.
Spent a lot of money. Did a lot of bad things. I'm looking into it.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
good luck. I'm gonna go inside.
Why are you here in
Yeah.
the ritual then?
Well,
Shouldn't you be back there searching through the mounds of files?
you see, when I was hired for this job, that's what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to go in, crack some heads, yell at some people, they give me information.
On the
But
internet.
instead, no, in real life.
Oh.
But instead, they had me go in here, and now I'm looking around, digging around.
Ah, I see.
So you were sent specifically into this virtual on purpose?
Yes.
You remember why? What the way I explained it to you?
No.
Okay. Are you okay with me telling you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd probably be better.
This guy Enricksson this was in your mission briefing.
Yeah.
If you choose to share it. This guy Enricksson.
Yeah, I'll just read off of it.
Yeah, he was a.
Pulls it out.
Yeah.
Here, check this out, guys.
I don't remember.
Well, this is the contract I signed.
Contract around Enricksson was a high up in Psytrance, and he worked his way up to the top. And he was a terrible, terrible person for Psytrance, and he was a great person for himself. He did things like spend millions of $100 on a virtual in the Cytrans system, and things like that. And they fired him, and they never learned about the virtual. And Jake's employers happen to know about the virtual. And so they're looking for dirt on Enricksson because he's got a lot of enemies for obvious reasons, and he's disappeared. And they think that he's left a lot of clues in his virtual.
Oh.
I don't suppose you would have any idea whether or not Enricksson had a tendency of being a female in his virtual.
Do I?
Oh yeah. So how? So if it's really hard for us to change our appearance, how easy is it to just like become a different person, like change gender?
In the virtual,
Yeah.
it's as easy as it is in the net
Yeah.
if you have permissions.
Oh.
So you guys are all unregistered users, so your permission levels are like 0.
Yeah, we're
Enricksson
working on
walking
what we
around has
have.
infinite permission levels. He can change the layout of the mansion. You guys can't do anything.
So he's on God mode. And we're all
He's the
screwed.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I suggest we go take a look around. Why not?
Yeah. Let's go inside
Sure.
the I don't know what they're called.
The plantation.
The
manor house.
The manor, yes.
Okay, so you guys
The manor.
You guys walk in the main room into a nice entrance hall, and there's these massive oak door and these like kind of pillars and big staircase out back. And there's some reading chairs in there, and sunlight streams through the lace window things, curtains, and it's really quite nice. It's very clean in here, actually.
I know it's not real, but I'm going to saunter over to the crystal decanter of whiskey that I know is going to be excellent,
Yes, there's
and
one
I'm
there.
going
I guess it would be.
I'm going to consume it in the most manly fashion possible.
It's if your character knows what good whiskey tastes like, it tastes like good whiskey.
It will taste like the best whiskey I can imagine from everything I've read about good whiskey in the real
No,
world.
it
tastes just
really
like
does
candy.
taste like good whiskey.
Is there a fireplace in here?
Not in this room.
Drinking alcohol.
There's chimneys
You're
outside.
gonna lose your gains. That's not good.
What? Your gains.
I get it.
Don't worry.
Alcohol kills your gains, man. So does cardio.
Yeah.
I don't know
Anyway.
what you're talking about.
Let's go. Don't these manor
There's-
houses have
There's
like
a staircases up and then 2 doorways.
my knowledge?
and right.
My knowledge
Open-
from
open
Django
thing.
says that in the libraries where they do like document stuff. I think.
Yeah. All the
So let's go there.
All the
That's
cool
it.
stuff in manor houses happens in the
You
library.
always check the kitchen first. That's the rule.
Nah, the first thing you do is shout hello. Hello!
Exactly.
You can
Ah,
see
there you
there's no response. You can see a kitchen
Wait.
to the left.
Wait,
Wait,
I go-
Wait, do I start an edit working here?
did you guys tell me what you guys are doing?
Depends on the qualities of the cybernetics.
Infrared.
Just say yes.
No.
Yes.
Damn.
Alright.
Nice
I'm
try.
gonna go walking around shouting for Abigail. It's like there's nobody here. Abigail!
Okay, I need to go know which way you're walking.
I'm gonna walk towards the kitchen.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go into the study. The master study.
Okay,
That's
we're gonna
fine.
go
I'm gonna
one.
go find
That's a
it.
good idea.
We're gonna go one person at a time here.
Yes.
We'll start with James, I guess, because he's on the bottom floor.
If this turns into
Sure.
Clue, I'm leaving.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say, I'm going to go to the kitchen with a candlestick and look for Colonel Mustard. You beat me to it.
I guess
Darn
I'm
you.
Colonel Mustard.
Was Butler the killer in the movie?
No.
Oh, no.
No, dude. There were 3 endings.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Anyway.
that.
So
But I'm going to go with him because I am not into the whole splitting up thing. Because
Okay.
as soon as...
I split up.
Split up.
Yeah.
I assume
Okay.
there's like a parlor room.
So, well, you walk into the dining room. You two, I guess,
Okay.
walk into the dining room.
Like just going
and-
towards the kitchen?
Yes,
Okay.
like you can tell, like you get through the dining room to the kitchen, and there's a big window that on the wall that you can see the plantation and some scattered trees out in the distance, and there's the big formal table set with an immaculate, beautiful feast, with all sorts of southern comfort food. It looks delicious: roast duck, fried chicken, like just
Melon.
yeah, cornbread. There's like bottles of champagne in buckets of ice that are unmelted. Like,
That's just ice and never melts.
I pick up one of the turkey leg or
Oh
the
no,
chicken
never
legs
melt
and I'm
ice.
like, this place is really surreal. What if you could use
it
this?
smells delicious.
Yeah.
This whole place.
I know it's not real, but I'm going to eat some.
It tastes incredible.
Oh my god.
Give me a. Just kidding.
Jumpsuit, you gotta try this.
Fortune say.
Do you feel comfortable in here, Reverend?
Yeah, it's like the games, except it's so much better. Like we used to, Mom would let us like plug in once a week if we were good and play these RPGs in there, but they were never like this. Like, I mean, sure there was food, but they had no taste and like look at this. We look like real people. Like we had all those weird pixelations and stuff in this. This is awesome. Plus, it's not real, so like we could just chug and not get drunk and we could just eat, not get fat.
Mason, the numbers in your head this whole time, I mean, you're trying to guess the value of this.
Yeah.
Millions.
Dear
And
God.
just of euro dollars in the price of this thing.
I don't know.
I see. Yeah.
I'm used to dealing with people. And there aren't any people in here. Makes
Do
me
I
feel
have
a little
ways to
uneasy.
take photos and stuff for my investigation?
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
given a data pack, which
Yeah.
is what you would need.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah. It's part of the deck you're hooked up in.
Yeah.
Alright, I want. Is there,
When I go
is there
next,
any sort of?
I would go next because we're going in a circle.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm going to the master study.
Okay, that
I'll
would be
probably find
upstairs.
it.
Who's going upstairs with him?
I'm going upstairs.
I wanted to go downstairs if there is a
Wait,
downstairs.
is there a downstairs?
There's a
There should be
a
a.
door
Why is
to
the
a
master
cellar.
study upstairs?
Oh,
I would want to go to the cellar.
I kind of want to go.
Okay,
It's the cellar.
sounds good.
Okay, so I almost called you Ace. Blaze walks upstairs,
Yeah.
and you just, I mean, there's just doors in a hallway, so you kind of have to start looking.
Yeah.
And I guess if you open the first door you see,
Yeah.
okay, you open the door, and it opens into nothingness.
Close it.
Okay, you close it really quick.
Superstition.
It was kind of scary,
Yeah.
because I mean, it was really jarring. Like, suddenly nothingness.
Is it like sucking nothingness or like just?
No, it's just like,
Sucking nothingness.
it's like, yeah, it's just literally opening a door into just black.
This is just like the Haunted Mansion. That
Oh.
movie.
I attempt to mark the door with my sword.
Okay, nothing happens.
I continue.
Okay. You go to the next room, and it looks like a guest bedroom.
Close the door.
All right.
Alright.
That's a bed. Okay, I'm gonna give you
Nothing
one
is
more
in
room
here.
till we go on.
All right.
Next room,
Yes.
it's a bathroom. It's porcelain. It's very,
I
very
bet there's,
clean.
I bet there's a ton of secrets in that bathroom.
Yeah.
I take a quick glance through.
It's really a lot of them.
Where
in
You
there.
like pop up the
Dirt.
porcelain back on the toilet. It looks like there's a toilet.
Nah, I look
Um,
for like reading material.
Oh, there is a book, and it says the exploits of Enricksson.
I take a picture of this.
Okay.
Not open it?
I'm gonna open it.
You open it, and it just says Enricksson is awesome over and over again.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
make
about
notes
right.
of his massive ego and the fact that this is in his virtual world that only he has access
So
to.
when he comes in here to
and
take a
this
dump,
is what
he's
he
like,
when
ah,
he pretends
yes.
to take a dump. This is what he reads.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
It definitely seems like a prop. You know, like, okay, you two heading downstairs. All right. There's a little hatch in the back of the entrance hall, and you pop it open, I suppose. Head down the cellar. The cellar has a cheaper hardwood floor than the upstairs, and it looks like a wine cellar, and there's storage.
Of course.
Yeah, and there's that's, I mean, unless you're going to search more deeply, that's all you're going to really find, unless you're going to tear the place apart.
Tear it apart, but
I don't want to tear it apart.
I don't want to tear it apart.
I guess we go back up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now
let's
we
head
can
back up
see.
to the main
Alright.
room. Actually, give me perception rolls.
Okay.
That's a D20.
Damn.
Oh, it's a D10.
It's a D10.
Oh, it's a D10?
Is
Man,
yeah,
Uh,
it's the old school D20s that have only
We
one.
haven't played in so
screen.
long.
It was
Yeah.
more expensive to have another mold
Yeah.
than to just.
Perception. 4. Empathy.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
Oh, empathy. Okay. 5.
20.
Wait, that's human
13.
What?
Plus
Oh,
that.
oh,
Maybe
I was
awareness
like,
notice.
Oh, it'd be
Awareness,
awareness.
that's
notice.
what
it is. Check it out.
Yeah.
So that's in.
Okay.
Oh, it's awareness.
oh, cool, it's sharp edged.
No, that's
it's
still under
awareness?
empathy. Oh, no, that's under N. Yeah,
that's
that's
under
right.
N.
Yeah.
So I have
22!
Oh, okay.
And then 8, 15.
Great. You guys notice there's an odd-looking flat wall. That's like you'd think that every bit of space would be used. Nothing
Kick
happens.
it.
Nothing happens.
I shoot
It's
with my
it's
fake
brick,
gun.
if that helps.
Does it feel any less real than the rest? No? Oh.
It just seems different.
Would they know enough history to know that in the old 18th century manor houses that the house slaves lived in the basement?
They could roll general knowledge and see if they do.
They could.
I do have a college level
The question
education.
is, did Enricksson know this as he was setting up the house?
I am not going to think about it.
Nope.
So
Clearly, a
don't
man
get
who has a
knowledge
book
at
that
all.
says Enricksson is awesome over and over again may not have done a lot of homework during history class.
Mm-hmm.
Might have just picked the parts you liked. Anyway, what do we find in the kitchen? Or are we there yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's kind of a
I guess we just
Francophile.
back up.
He doesn't speak French.
Yeah. It will embarrass him. Anyway.
That was one of my favorite parts of that whole movie.
That was pretty well.
It just tells you everything you need to know about his character.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, you guys head back upstairs.
Hi, Peter.
Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Alright.
Okay, let's just keep going back around. Where are you doing now, James?
I'm going into the
Or
kitchen.
you two, I guess.
We were in the dining room, so I'm continuing
James.
going.
I did that to conveniently cause it to be less confusing.
Nice.
Okay, thank you. So you head into the.
I follow him in, but I've got a champagne glass in one hand and a turkey leg in the other.
I'm just like, you're weird. That makes me uncomfortable.
You walk into the
You'll
kitchen,
get used to it. This is awesome.
and it looks like exactly you would imagine a southern kitchen to be. You know, big old range,
Doilies everywhere.
doilies everywhere, stuff for cooking.
Oh, bad. There are pots and pans hanging from the top.
Exactly. It looks like a meal was prepared here.
I'm gonna look in the larder.
Okay.
More than
There's
good with.
all sorts of uncooked foodstuffs, larder items. It's stocked, packed full.
Does it have one of those usual, what they call, old houses always had the potato pits, where people hid the slaves and, back in the day where because it's the underground pit
keep the
under the
potatoes in
kitchen
there.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's got one of those.
Alright, I'm gonna,
Hop into the
yeah,
potato
no,
pit.
we're gonna look, because that's like where you hide like secret stuff, like
Are-
under the potatoes in the potato pit.
It's a good idea. You don't find anything other than potatoes in the potato pit.
Are there pots and pans
But
in
not
here?
even real potato.
Yeah.
I take one. I take the heaviest looking one.
Okay. Grab a big old pot.
Oh, so that's another thing. Do weapons in the virtual matter in the virtual then? Or-
Yeah, like cleavers.
Like if
and,
I found an old 19th century gun, would it work?
If it was programmed
To work. I
to
see.
be a program, like you could have a gun programmed to be a fire starter,
Or
you know.
a gun programmed to be a prop, which is not
right? Which is nothing.
interesting. Okay.
Oh.
So try
basically,
things.
even
So
that
try
pot
things
may
out.
not like have any actual value in terms of stopping a bullet.
This is,
Exactly.
it's
Still
like
taking the pot.
it's like in Fallout, where you could pick up a pot, but it would be a pot.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like I try to use it as a weapon. Can't do that.
Right.
That's poor game design.
I want to be
Unless
able
I
to
have-
use dead bodies as clothes.
Unless I have a rocket launcher, in which case all bets are off.
Yeah.
But do these items also feel like if we carry a heavy pot around, do we feel like we're carrying a heavy pot around? Like that's less cool.
Well, I don't understand how it quite works anyway, so I'm still gonna take the pot down.
All right.
You guys are Mason. Kind of knows you guys are locked into a certain physics model. Given the level of permissions you have, you are in a certain physics model, which makes things heavy. And Enricksson, of course, might be in the 50% physics model or something, and everything weighs half as much. So depending on how strong he wants to feel.
Is there a way
You wanna
to
go there?
like start a fire
Once they're
here?
done,
Yeah.
We're gonna go in a circle.
I want to try to see if
Cut some
we
busted
can
coconuts.
like grab one of the wood brands from inside the stove and set fire to it and have that as like a torch, and also to see if the fire actually feels hot when we actually produce it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes to all of the above.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Fire is fire.
I'm gonna carry it around for a while until it gets used up, or like we encounter something I can press into someone's face.
Which is relatively quickly. Okay. That's Kitchen Adventure. You are upstairs.
Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next room.
All right. In this room, you find what is clearly a trophy room. There are stuffed animals everywhere and all these posed. And
Oh, you mean animals that are stuff?
Yes.
yeah, taxidermied
I
animals.
was like,
Oh, so cute.
And they all have plaques underneath them like "White Tiger killed on the safari near the Euphrates."
Oh, no.
And like all this stuff. And there are trophies and memorabilia.
Are they taxidermied in funny poses?
Yeah, like
This guy definitely did not kill any of these.
no, because they're not real.
You should take pictures of yourself with the data
There's-
packet, just like
there's a big old almost throne like velvet chair. And there's this giant painting. It's like 6 feet tall of
Of
waist
him,
up
right?
of
Yeah.
Enricksson, the guy Enricksson.
course.
And it says, Enricksson.
How muscly is he?
Not as much.
Yeah.
He's muscly, but it looks like the artist has taken some liberties. His face doesn't quite fit the frame.
Okay, I just laugh. Look at this guy. I'll take a little look around, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for documents of some
You
kind.
should,
Okay.
you should check behind the painting.
Find the what?
Behind the painting.
Yeah. If I can move it.
Well,
In the paint.
the first
Rip
thing
it off.
you pretty quickly find on the alcohol, the bar, the mini bar, you find there's a thing and it says, "From Psytrance to Tycoon, the story of Enricksson."
I
Oh, this
open
guy.
it.
Okay, inside there is a pretty poorly written stories of adventures.
No, I want to look at the glossary.
The glossary, there's
I'm not
no
gonna.
glossary.
There's no glossary.
Right. And
I throw the book down.
okay, are you okay?
This look has offended me.
Because if I have to look through the whole book to figure out what's going on,
Are you gonna like flip through it and look at any of
I'm
it?
gonna look at the end.
Okay.
You always look
I mean,
at
just
the
as
end.
you look through, like, it's just ridiculous adventures this guy's gone on, written not very well, and Enricksson is always referred to as the Great Enricksson, and like
It's got like stories like until I wrestled the alligator.
Exactly.
And then had sex with his wife.
yeah. He refers to himself as the nobleman, and it kind of takes place in like this kind of ambiguous time period. You assume he thinks is the
1800s.
the 1800s.
Oh, right, yeah.
But it's
Do we know
Off.
if people in this time frame are able to actually download their entire consciousness into a virtual permanently?
it's possible.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna
He's
look
a
around.
chimera
I'm gonna try to
living
take
in
down
his
the
world.
painting now.
Okay. You can't.
Yeah, is it just stuck?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's like.
Not
Otherwise, this room was a waste of time.
It's actually part of the
And I leave
the
this room.